What's up YouTube, this is Ultra Rye, and today we are going to talk about feints and why feints are important and why you need to use them in your game, right? So first thing you need to know is some characters have multiple feints, right? Some characters have one, like Preacha, but my character actually has 3 feints, right? So what you need to know is some of the feints are better than others, especially if you're using them in block strings, right? So you can use feints in neutral, right? Let's say you're playing and you've been throwing a lot of fireballs, right? Been throwing a lot of fireballs, and the person that you're playing against is trying to react to a fireball, right? So you can feint like you're gonna throw a fireball, and if they go to jump, then you get a DP or an anti-air, right? Because this feint recovers way faster than this. So if they try to react and they jump, you're just going to get a free DP. So if they're looking for a specific move and you feint that move, they're going to react to it in a certain way, and then you can counter that. Now, another way they're used when your opponent... feints are used to pretty much cancel normals and make them more safe or less safe depending, right? So let's take Hotaru and her close heavy kick is 0 on block, but if you feint it, it makes it +4. Now this is the fireball feint. If I use a different feint, as you can see, it is now -5. So you want to find your best feint to use in block strings, and that's what you use in block strings, because one is normally better than the other. Sometimes they do the same exact thing, so it doesn't matter, just pick which one you want. But just pay attention that if your character has multiple feints, find which one is the fastest when you're going to use it in block strings or when you hit your opponent. So now that I am -4 or +4 with my character after this feint, I am in the perfect position to set up a frame trap, because my down heavy punch comes out in 8 frames. I'm +4. That means it actually comes out in 4 frames. And there are a couple 4-frame moves, but if you throw out a 4-frame move that's a light, and I'm throwing out a heavy and they meet at the same time, the heavy's gonna win based off of priority. So actually, let me set that up for y'all. So I have my opponent set to do a 4-frame reversal, right? That means when I hit them, they're going to throw out this 4-frame thing. So if I feint this, as you can see, I won, because even though they met at the same time, my heavy punch wins. So you can use this to frame trap your opponent in specific situations. Or you can just use something to make something that's unsafe safe, right? Let's take this for example. I have this target combo. Close heavy punch into forward heavy kick. It's normally -15, but if I feint it, it's -2 and it's safe, which means that I can block under and I'm not getting punished. So now, this can also be used in combos, right? Let's take them off of block. So as you can see, my close heavy kick is +2 on hit. If I feint it, it makes it +6, which means now this combos into my target combo, and then I can get huge damage, right? So me feinting this on block sets up a frame trap, and on hit, it sets up a huge combo. So that's why feinting is important. But also, like I said, you can use it in the neutral. If your opponent is looking for a fireball, he's going to look for a reaction or the motion of it, right? Because you have to be really quick. You can't be like, oh, he feinted it, then jump, or oh, he threw the fireball, then jump. You are reacting to movement of the animation. So just be aware of that. I hope this video helps y'all. please incorporate this in your game. Just know that most of the time, if you're feinting a light on block, it normally makes it worse. It normally gives it worse frame data if it's a light attack. I think there is a couple instances where it's the same, but if there is any, there isn't many where it makes it more advantage. Now heavies, it normally makes more advantage. So make sure you incorporate this into your game, and make sure you're using your frame traps, your feints, mixing up your pressure to confuse your opponent. And I appreciate the support, and y'all have a fantastic day, and I'll be releasing more videos soon.